Hello, Creativity Club members. I am showing you the November subscription box. I completely forgot to post the paint colors that I use, so I will post that in the Facebook group. If you're not in there, please join the group because that's where we share all of our photos, any new news that we want to share. So I will post the colors in there. You probably have a lot of the colors there, some that I've used in the past. So if you're new here, welcome. I show you guys just a quick little video of how I paint each month subscription box. So this month we are painting this adorable Sweet Christmas snow globe that lights up. I was so excited to give you guys this project this month because I absolutely love it. Anything that lights up, I love. So I'm using my makeup sponges, and you do have super glue in your box. Please be very careful when using it. I know a lot of you also use some of the Hobby Lobby glue I use, or if you have wood glue to use, you can use that too. So I just use very light amount of paint to paint with, especially on the Have a Sweet Christmas. You do not want a lot of paint on your sponge because that is engraved, and if you put too much paint, it will fill in the holes. So I take my sponge, I dab it on a paper towel or something to where there's almost no paint, and I barely go over that part. Everything else can be painted however you'd like. I do dry brush at the end, and I kind of wish I would have dry brushed in the beginning before I got it all glued together, but it is what it is, and it's okay. It pretty much probably looks the same. It just would have been a lot easier, and I probably could have got into more little areas if I would have dry brushed at this point, but it's fine. I think the trickiest part of this project is the lights, and they aren't so bad to use. That's why I gave you guys the blue tape. If you have a glue gun, though, you can totally use your glue gun or a different glue if you'd like, but the tape worked easy for me, and I think it was the easiest way to show you guys how to do it. So you're gonna pull the lights through the whole of the back. The video will catch up here soon and it'll show you what I'm talking about. So you're gonna pull all the lights through the hole so that it is layered behind the um, sign. Like, here it is. So pull all the lights through that hole. That's going to be the back of your project where you're going to put the little on and off switch, and then you have another border that will go in between to protect the lights. So I just took tape. The wire bends really easily. I took little tiny pieces of tape. I started on the right and just worked myself around the globe, then came back through to the windows and then the door. And then I did put some tape on over, like, after I was finished, any of the wires that were sticking up, I kind of put the tape on again. No one's ever going to see this part, so it doesn't matter how sloppy it looks as long as it looks good from the front, right? So I just use this little pieces of painter's tape to just hold all the pieces down. And then whenever you're finished, like I said, check and make sure all your wires are in because you're going to have to glue like a frame around this that is like a barrier between this part and the backing, the front and the back. So get all of your pieces laid out, and then you're gonna take that like frame piece, and I just put it around the back, brought it to the front. I'll show you here in the video here soon. Glue that down, then glue the back down, and that way you have your on and off switch on the outside of your kit. That way you can turn it off, change the batteries, do whatever you want to do. So I just put that barrier piece on put it around the back, and then you can glue or Velcro this to the back of the board however you'd like to do it. I just glued mine on, and this is your project. Don't share in the video or in the club just yet. I want to make sure everybody gets their project first, and no one misses out on the surprise. So enjoy creating.